Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Crusader Kings 2, not a Game of Thrones, the Winter King mod Let's Play. So, I've done some pre-episode scouting, and I did notice that he being King Mordred, managed to, or decided to marry somebody of his own accord, so he's at least married now. We weren't able to pull off the trickery we were trying to with an arranged marriage last episode, but he is married now, so hopefully he'll have a child who will become his heir, and then we don't have to worry about a non-dynastic heir taking over the kingdom of Dumnonia and completely like throwing our whole high kingdom in disarray. And then I'm also noticing that we can conquest Ludenwick if we so choose. So if we were to declare war, I can do did I call it Ludenwick? It's Londonwick, but yeah, I can choose one or the other here, so I can pick that one or this one, but I can't do both at the same time. But if we wanted to, we could take that, and that's not such a bad idea because, frankly, interesting. Okay, because frankly, that would make an amazing capital down the road. We'd have to build it up quite a bit, but we could, you know, at least have it, and it would probably add a considerable amount to our levies and to our income as well, which would be nice, which actually currently isn't that bad. But yeah, so that's something that we could do. We're still waiting on these guys. Again, I think we're just going to let this turn over. If he dies, it will fall to Mordred, in which case we don't even have to conquer it. It will just be gifted to us or just absorbed right into the kingdom. And then we have Gwent here, which is our next like conquest target. We can take the whole kingdom through subjugation if we want, but in terms of strength, we're about even. So he's at 2.2, basically 2.25. Whoops, and I am just a little bit over that. So we could potentially win, but it would be a lot closer than I would like. So we're gonna build up our forces a little bit more. We're only at about halfway for our troops, and then about 2/3 for the vassals. So there's a long way to go there. We could potentially be a lot stronger. And so once we're a little bit closer to full strength, not completely full strength, but close enough, we'll go after them and try to subjugate the whole thing at once. That means that he will retain his title as king, but he will fall under our high kingdom. So I think the first thing we want to do is maybe conquest this. That'll give us something to do in the meantime while our forces are built up, and then that will also add whatever levy amount. I don't know if ours would go up or down. Probably down. It usually goes down when you conquer it, but it depends. Like if we made that our capital and then had our marshal, recruiting troops there, it would go up. And there is another build slot here, which actually, do we have a build slot in the capital? We do. I don't know what I would put there though. I guess I can afford a temple, right? These are actually really cheap compared to other mods. So I think you must build one of each type of holding first. Okay, so my only choice is a temple in that case, because I already have a castle there and a town here. So I could build that. I don't know if that's a good investment on my part though. Alternatively, we could take an upgrade here. I'm not sure that I want to do that though, because this is not going to remain the capital for very long. Basically, once this is built up, this is going to become our capital. And then what I'll probably do is try to carve out like maybe these 5 provinces for myself, and then I'll gift these to somebody else. That way all of our territory is consolidated. I wish we could, if we could get that title from him, then I would have just, centered my kingdom here, but since we can't, at least not without backtracking severely, we're going to center on here. It makes more sense too. If we're trying to basically make an entire kingdom of the British Isles, centering it here, makes sense. At least semi-historically. So, right, let's declare war, and we're going to conquest there. Is there any negatives I should know about? Like, is this... I don't think it functions like a holy war, so all the other Germanic pagans shouldn't come charging in with him. So if we win, we gain basically all of the titles held within that land. And then if we lose, obviously bad things happen. So let's do that. And then, of course, I will call up our military. I'm only going to call up the vassal levies right now, because that should be more than sufficient. And we'll meet up here. They can only muster about 1,000, so even with just the vassal levies, we have them outnumbered about 2 to 1. And it looks like they are going to call up basically everything they can. They're going to attack us, and of course we have raiders springing up out of nowhere. Do you want to detour and deal with them? It's probably a bad idea, but we'll see. Why don't you guys merge as well? And get rid of that. But yeah, I'm starting to think that the raiders only target me. I haven't seen them hit anybody else. So there's a victory. We're gonna start heading that way now. And it looks like Lancelot wants to set up a marriage. He wants Aaron to marry this guy. No, he's 45. There's no reason for that. Okay, you guys can merge. You need to hustle up here because we need to get over there. Alright, let's pause. Let's merge you two. And let's see. You're not very competent. I'll put anybody else there. Looks like you're the next best. Wow, that's a pretty steep drop off. 35, 27, 14. Anyway, he's still better than the alternative. And then let's go crush their army. And then we'll besiege their city here. We're victorious. We took a priest hostage. And I need you guys to head here. Why aren't you moving? There we go. So that should pretty much decimate their army at this point. It looks like they do have a little bit left up there. I don't know what they're attempting to do. It looks like they might be... Where are they headed? Verulanium. I don't... Oh, here. Let's try to cut them off then. And what is this? A pagan priest. Do we kill him? I say we kill him. Unless, of course, we can ransom him. He can't afford it himself, and he doesn't have a liege. Or he does, but I guess the liege can't pay it. So, if I execute him, is there any blowback? Nope. One less pagan to deal with. Alright, and then move back here. And then go after him. Nice. Who do we take prisoner? Some nobody. Can we ransom you? Yes. Okay. And then head back here. Oh, they got another army. Oh, we don't even need to keep fighting. We already won. My microphone's blocking it, so I didn't see it right away. So we'll enforce our demands, of course. Why can't I enforce them? Oh, he's considering our ransom offer, so I have to wait for that. So as soon as he accepts it, we'll enforce our demands. Any day now. Okay, good. Right then, let's go ahead and do this. Oh, did we lose war score? He will not... He has no choice. We have 100%. Go destroy their armies first. Yeah, we did lose war score, okay. Get after them. Go after them. Okay. Can we ransom you? No. I don't know what to do with you. Just stay in prison for now. I guess we're gonna have to besiege this. Oh, we have technological advances. Let's see. I've got 59 in military. I think I'll wait until I have 62 so I can get heavy infantry or cavalry. But here, let's see, what do we got? Civil, military, trade, construction. Huh, I don't know. I think I'm going to go civil. Okay. And then, yeah, we are going to have to besiege this. Actually, you know what? We might be able to get enough from here. I'd rather besiege their thing than mine. You know? Like, if we're going to take this, I'd rather not completely destroy everything that's here. I am not going to assault it, though. He's mastering swordsmanship. Good. What is he now? Train fighter. Okay. Making progress. Is there any other betrothal offers that might be... I can't look at them. He's no longer my theologist. He died of poor health at 32. Wow. Okay. Well... we have no alternative, so... guess we're just not having one of those. Merlin is in this game. He's in charge of Avalon here, but because I don't have this title, he's actually a vassal of Mordred and not me. Which is a shame, because he's also a really good character. He also wants to get married. Would you join my court? No, you can't. That's right, because you are a lord. I could arrange a marriage, though. Merlin and... I don't know that I want to marry you off to anybody. I don't think he can have children at this point. So there's really no point. I'm curious to see how long he'll live, though. He's 78 now. I'm wondering if he'll live forever, or if he is mortal in this. I guess I'm gonna have to besiege that. Oh well, at least we weaken them for next time. But yeah, not gonna assault the holdings. Don't want to take more casualties than I need to. We have another technology. I think I'm gonna go. Let's see. What is the makeup of my armies? Spears and militia. Very little cavalry, so I don't think we'll benefit from that. Light infantry might have been the way to go. Actually, no, we do have a lot of spears, so let's take heavy. Okay, any day now. I wonder what cost us 100 there. Maybe just the raiding that they were doing. Siege, huh? Siege of London Wick tribe is over. We've captured King Bedea? I don't know. And rounded up every other member of the ruling family in the central yard. It's time for us to decide what we shall do with them. Huh. What to do. I think I will just take him as my prisoner. And then let's get rid of whatever these are. And enforce our demands. Whoops. Finally. Okay. So I steal all their titles. And that should have turned green. There it goes. We'll go ahead and disband you guys. And why isn't that border updating? This is part of my kingdom. Maybe I need to advance the timer here a bit. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I don't know why the border isn't adjusting. It's a bit strange. But it is ours. So we need to basically allocate these things here. So, let's see. Town of... You know, it'd be easier if I just did this. So let's see. Court, who is completely useless. And preferably somebody who has children. You are not useless. You're kind of useless. I wonder if you're going to have a child. But yeah, I wouldn't mind appointing you. So let's go ahead and grant him the town. Actually, I could give him the church. Wait. Oh, never mind. I thought he had 16 learning. I don't know. Like, who is the least competent person here? What about you? I'm gonna make you in charge of the church. Get a fancy hat and everything. And then, still gotta find somebody to run that town for me. Preferably somebody who's not very good. You're really good. Yeah, I remember you. I was like, where did he come from? You know what? Why don't I give it to you? So you're gonna get the town. Congratulations. And I believe that might actually give me... Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that'll open him up as a theologist. So he can, what, dignify? You are a Christian. So what I want you to do is I want you to convert people in here, because this is going to be mostly pagan. Yeah. So they're all Anglo-Saxon. They should all be pagan. We're going to try to make them Christians. We're being raided. They don't have enough to besiege it. Call up you guys. Build up your morale a little bit, and then we'll send you in. That might be enough. Got a request for marriage from Mordred this time. Did you kill your wife? Died giving birth. And you didn't, so the child died too. He wants to marry Erenwen. I mean, that is why I brought her to court. So sure, I'll accept that. Okay, so hopefully this wife doesn't die. Okay, Marius Censorius claims that he would be a better military advisor than Magistrate Morfans, and petitions that he should be given the title of Marshal of the High Kingdom of Britannia. So you think you're better than him. You would be correct in that assumption. I thought you were... Why is he... Huh. Yeah, what happened there? Sure, I will give it to... Marius. And then we were victorious in our attack of the raiders. They're going to head back to their ships. We're going to disband this army. And so how are we at strength-wise now? It looks like we're up to about 27. So that gives us a nice little lead on them. But I'd like to be up around, like, above 3,000 at least, I think. Okay. A new bird has arrived in the Muse, and a new book on the art of writing poetry is in the library. The book, or we can have disastrous falconry. Sounds like a terrible, terrible thing. Or fortunate falconry. Let's go with the book. We'll see what happens. And then I'm actually sort of inclined to spend some of this money on upgrades somewhere. So that would give me more men. Is there anything that would give me more income? That's going to boost defense pretty much across the board and my military research. Muster Hall, just going to give me soldiers. That's going to give me more fort level. I'm going to take Muster Hall, I think. And then when I hit 300 coins again, I think I'm going to build a temple here. Interesting that this province is built up more than that one is, and that's the capital. It's inspiring. Cool, so we gain +1 diplomacy. As if we could fit any more traits in there. The Saxon invasion, okay. King Cerdic of... basically, this is Sussex, or South Siax, has declared an invasion of the Belgae, or Belgae, on us. So we're being invaded down here in Lancelot's territory. And then, of course, we're being raided as well, because nobody else in the game gets raided but us. Let's call up all of our forces. You may not want to be standing there right now. Everybody meet here, and we're going to stomp this out pretty quick. Oh, maybe we won't. I'm gonna need to call in allies here. He might join us. I would prefer that you do. 5,000. Where did they get 5,000 men from? So yeah, it's probably for the best that we decided to set up here because they're gonna have to attack me across the river, but they aren't gonna be very likely to do that actually because they were trying to conquer this. Although it would be difficult for them to win a war by only attacking those provinces, so I might just sort of leave those provinces to the wolves and see what happens. But they're gonna outnumber me by a pretty decent sum here, and I can call on some mercenaries, but not very many. For about 100 I can get an extra 400, but that's not going to make up the difference, is it? Not even close. Come on, any day now. Excellent news. I like money. Okay, so everybody's here. We have 3,000. Is anybody going to help me here? They're going to keep raiding us. Is there any other allies we can call? Sure, let's call him in, and that's about all we can do. You aren't really contributing, are you? Well, I guess all your levies are called up, so you must be. Yeah, here are your armies. It's got about 1,000 there. Actually, closer to 2. Are you gonna come help? Because I can't win this on my own. It looks like these guys are going to answer the call. That's good. We'll see what they decide to do, but I can't attack. He's going to accept as well. Good. Please don't attack on your own. That would be stupid. It looks like they're going to bring about 2,000. Not bad. So that's 11%. That's not that bad. We'll see what they decide to do. I was hoping that he would come join us. Wow, we are losing a lot of battles here. Oh, they attacked me across the river. They're going to join up, though, so I think with the defensive bonus from the river plus these guys, that should be a pretty clean victory. Let's see. We are losing. I think we lost. Huh. Okay. In the chaos of the battle, your men have managed to corner Elderman Ask. He resisted bravely before they slew him. Good riddance to you. Oh, so we didn't lose yet. We nearly did. But we're going to end up winning that. Okay, what happened? Something happened. So Mordred died? Died in battle. So my new heir is my son. We were victorious. This could be bad, but we'll see what happens. Bado was captured in battle and is now my prisoner. Okay. We captured a bunch of people, essentially. My commander, King Mordred, was cornered and slain by the enemy on the battlefield. He fought bravely right to the end. Fighting across the field, you see an enemy soldier cut off from the others. While you can't tell who it is, it's clear that they must be a highborn noble. We'll go after him. He's going to run. We get some morale, but the fight's already over. That was interesting. So this is now held by that kid, or the guy who was a kid. He's 15 years old now. Let's see. Hang on here. This is going to be messy. So, Mordred, what happened to you? Where did you go? I'll invite you to my court. No? Really? Huh. I was going to marry her to the king, but I don't think that's going to work now. I only have 2,000 men. We lost about 1,000 in that fight. We could try pursuing them. I don't know if we'll have any success. But maybe the other guys will follow me. Yeah, there's already some people there. Let's go ahead and close those. And we'll try to finish them off. Quickly. Did we get any of them? No, we didn't. You're going to need to beat them there. I need to slow this down because it's really difficult to keep track of who's where at this speed and on this small map. So we should win that. Good. We captured another one of them. Before we end this war, I need to make sure I ransom people. Good, we got some prestige. And then we'll go ahead and close all of this. They're going to continue to flee. I'd rather not have to besiege anything if I don't have to, so I'm just going to keep routing this army. And that should give me all the war score that I need. Okay, so he's calling in backup, but I don't think it's going to matter because after this victory we might have enough to end it. I'm assuming that says victory. There's just too many pop-ups. Way too many pop-ups. Huh. This guy made a name for himself. Let's, you're fairly young. Let's arrange a marriage for you. Priestess. They're all priestesses, damn it. Well, I guess I can choose her. That would get her back in my court. But is she the best character? I gotta be careful because if they have titles, he's gonna leave and join them. We want them to come join him here. She might be better. Huh. I'll go with her since we know her. And her martial skills a little bit better. If they have children, they'll be prone to being decent commanders. Good for you, pal. 89, that didn't give us enough. Let's just keep doing the same thing. Eventually we'll destroy them. And these guys are taking that back from me too, which is good. Oh, did we take the king? We did. Okay, before anything else, let's do some ransoms. Because ending the war is going to set some people free, and we want to make sure we get paid for everybody we can. So we'll ransom you, we'll ransom you. And I could potentially execute the king here. Let's see. Plot to kill, put in house arrest. Oh, he's considering a ransom offer from us. So we can't behead him just yet. Let's get back across here. And then I think I have to wait for him to accept the ransom offer and then we can end the war. Oh, I should have ended it right away. What do you want? You want to marry her. I don't see any reason why not. But who's your heir? This guy, my cousin. Huh. Do I have a claim on that? That's what I want to know. Strong claim can be inherited by a successor. So how would I go about enforcing that? I know I can usurp it, but I'm pretty sure it's just going to fracture the kingdom. Yeah. So I'll accept that. I have no reason not to. Wrong type of holding. I thought I gave them all away. Oh, it's talking about this. Let's find somebody. Who would I give? Oh, you know what? Never mind. If I give that away, it's going to give this away. I think it means that this needs to be converted. So, how would I go about doing that? That would make it a town palisade when upgraded to a city. That's a lot of money, though. I'm reluctant to do that right away. And also, I'd prefer to take something like Market Town that's going to boost my income. Actually, I'll do Market Town now. Unless there's something else that'll give me more income. Okay, we'll do Market Town. That'll put me at about 200. And I think we're out of time for the day. In fact, I think that went on a lot longer than it should have. So we'll break it off here and end the war in the next episode and then sort this whole mess out. Let me know what you guys, if you have any ideas on how to grab this claim. I am 99% sure if I usurp this title that it will basically split all of the titles underneath it off of our kingdom and we'll have to reconquer everything. And I'd rather not have to do that. So if you have any other ideas, feel free to let me know. But now we've got this guy. His heir is some random person that's my cousin that I have no idea who they are. But yeah, so anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Crusader Kings 2 with you, and I look forward to seeing you back here for the next episode.